In this video, you will learn how to navigate the ALEKS Pi. In this class, we will use the ALEKS Pi for extra credit points, and also after you complete your assignments that are worth a grade in ALEKS, and you have not met your 3-hour time goal, so let's say you've spent an hour and 20 minutes on your assignments, you will then work on the Pi problems. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so once you've signed into Canvas, if we look at this fake student account here, you will notice that this number in the middle is how many topics ALEKS thinks you know from that initial placement knowledge check that you took. So you would know 53, and over here it says you still have 203 remaining. So you know 53 out of 256 topics that have been assigned in this class. Now notice that there are also a bunch of review topics also in this pie here. So if you're this student here and you're done with all your assignments, like when you click right here and then go to assignments, if you're done with the assignments for the days, like let's say we learned this week lesson 3 and 4, and you're already done with your assignments for lesson 3 and lesson 4. So once you have grades right here, instead of moving on to doing assignments that you haven't learned these topics in class yet, you're going to go to the home page here with the pie, and if you don't see the pie here, you can click on ALEKS Pi right here. But you're going to click on continue my path until and do problems until you want, or until this is gone, because then that will mean you are done with your 3 hours. So this particular student has 1 hour and 3 minutes remaining. So if you're done with your assignments, you'll click continue my path. Now, what makes the pie unique to the assignments is that your pie is specialized just for you. So we might be doing something in class, whereas ALEKS might think this is just for you, that you may need to work on something that's more remedial, so something to catch up with the rest of us, or maybe it might think that you're ahead and will start giving you problems that are more advanced, so that way you'll do the problems, and then when you come to class, you've already previewed something we're going to do ahead of time. So let's say you get to this page right here, and let's say it's something we have not done in class and you don't know how to do it. You can go down here and click explanation, and then it will explain how to do a problem. And you can click on another explanation, and then when you're like, okay, I got it, click on practice, and then you'll do the problem. So it says 5 plus -5, that's -10. And then -5 plus -5, whoops. Sorry, I think I read that problem wrong. It's 5 plus -5, that's 0. And then -5 plus -5, that's -10. So I solved the problems, and notice there's no calculator over here. That means I should be able to do this problem without a calculator. And then also notice over here, there's this, it looks like a little teacher and a blackboard. If you click on that, it means that I have a video on my website, and you can access it from here, that is on that topic. So it may not show you how to do this exact problem, but that I have some sort of video you can watch on this topic if you need more help. You can also click the envelope, and the envelope will allow you to send me an email. So you could say, I don't know why I'm getting this wrong, or I'm going to come in today for office hours. So you write me a little letter right here, and then you click send. But I want to caution you, when you click send, it's going to, when I reply back to the email that you used to create this account. So make sure you check that email. Okay, so now I've solved the problem. I click check, and I got it right. Now notice up here, there's a green bar right here. It's like a cell phone charger. I got to fill up the whole thing. I got to charge up. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the next one. And then check it. You'll notice I got it right, but I didn't get another bar. I got 2 because I got 2 in a row. So ALEKS thinks, wow, you really know this stuff, so you don't have to do 5 problems. So it's going to let you increase these bars right here if you get them right in a row. So instead of doing 5, you might only have to do 3 if you get 3 in a row. So now I'm going to answer it, and this time I'm going to answer it wrong. So I'm going to get that one right, and then this one I'm going to get wrong. I'm going to put that answer. And when I check it, notice it took one of my bars away. So as you do your pi problems, you'll notice that the charger here will increase faster if you get them right, keep getting them right in a row, and then if you get them incorrect, it will take you back. So then it allows you to do it again. And recheck this one, and then it gives me my green bar here back. So now I'm going to do the next problem. And I'm going to click check. And I got 2 in a row right, so now I'm done. So now I click next, and it says, good job. It tells me up here always how much time I have left for my time goal. Remember, again, you need 3 hours a week. And then it tells me how many topics I have left for the current module that we're in. So now I'm going to click on continue my path to go to the next question. Okay, so now it takes me to the next question. Let's say you're like, I don't want to do this one. If you click over here, it looks like an upside down triangle here. If you click on that, that's called the carousel. And it allows you to switch to a different topic if you want. Now you will notice here under where it says tags right here that it says goal topic. That means this particular problem, if you do it, is something I want you to do for module 5. And then it says instructor resource. That means that I have a video that I have created for you to watch if you needed more help on this topic. Okay, you will notice it looks like it has this like diamond looking thing over here. That means that I'm ready to solve it. When you click this here, the carousel, the problem that is on the left side of it means ALEKS thinks that you're the most ready for that problem. So as you move to the right, you're getting further from what ALEKS recommends you work on. So now let's go ahead and cruise the carousel here. You will notice here that it says locked. That means ALEKS thinks you can't do this yet because there's something before it that's easier that you haven't shown you know how to do. So to be able to do this problem, you're going to have to do something that comes before it. So if we continue cruising, you could see that this one, it says you're ready. You don't need the stuff before to do this problem here, it says, and so on. So if I go back to the home page, okay, again here it tells you how much time, but here it tells you that you have 50, or this student here has 50 of 159 topics left to do, and the due date is right underneath it. So remember, all of this is extra credit. So whatever grade you get on this will be transferred into your grade book, but will go into your extra credit section of your grade book in my class. As you continue working on your ALEKS Pi for extra credit in this class, if you go over here, there's this little kid, this little icon person thing right here. If you click on it, it will say next knowledge check. If you remember right, when you started this class, you had to take what was called an initial knowledge check. That was the first one you took so that ALEKS can learn what you know. It has you do that throughout this class. It says that the next knowledge check will occur once you've done 19 more topics in the pie, not in your assignments over here, but in the pie. Continue my path. Once you've done 19 more and 2 hours and 56 minutes have occurred, so both of those things have to happen, not 2 hours and 56 minutes, but both. Once both of these things have occurred, you'll get another knowledge check. Think of it like a quiz. ALEKS wants to quiz you and see what do you remember that you've already done. And if it finds after the knowledge check that you're missing problems that you already completed, ALEKS is going to think, well, you need to do them again because you don't remember them. But in the knowledge check, if you do well, it's going to think that you've mastered it and it will not ask you those questions again. And it could also take problems away from your pie because you're showing that you know stuff that you will be learning in the future. So this is the knowledge check. If you choose not to do the pie at all, you won't be getting knowledge check. So for those of you that are doing the pie to reach your 3 hours per week or to earn the extra credit, you may encounter knowledge checks. So right now over here it says 50 of 159 topics. So 50 divided by 159, that means right now about a 31% is how much of the pie you have done right now. So on the due date, which in this class here is February 16th, you will earn 50 out of 159 points, which is about a 31%. And when the class is at the end of the semester, when the class is over, you will earn a percentage of these points added to your overall grade. And you can earn up to 3% added to your overall grade. So if you had an 87 at the end of the semester and you finished all your pies with 100%, then essentially you can earn, if you had an 88, a 91 in my class. So it is advantageous to complete your pies so that you get that 3% at the end of the semester. Okay, so notice again here it says 50 out of 159 topics. If I want it to say 51, then I'm going to go to click on Continue My Path. So as I'm doing my homework, it said 50. I had 50 of them done. Now I'm going to do this last problem here. And when I click check, I have the whole green bar done. And now when I click next and go back to my home page, now it says 51 of 159 topics. So it used to be 50 out of 159, which is about a 31%. I added one more. Now it's 51 out of 159. And instead of like a 31%, now it moved up to about a 32%. So as you continue to do problems, the grade you're earning or the points you're earning are going to increase and get you closer to earning 3% to your overall grade at the end of this class. So you only want to focus on this 51 out of 159 or whatever this is when you're doing the pie. This number right here you're going to ignore. This is your overall number, meaning things that might be future modules versus review stuff. So this is an overall number versus this is the number you're looking to see if it increases as you do problems. When you click over here, you can also click on Instructor Resources to get to my videos and things like that, also from my website. And then again, assignments is where you go to do homework. The pie is just extra credit and for extra practice to help you reach your time goals. Lastly, if you need this in Spanish, you can click on Español, and you will see that everything is in Spanish if that's the language you prefer.